In a rare show of strength last week, the Indian Navy simultaneously deployed 11 of its 16 conventional submarines. The submarines were reportedly deployed at various locations in the Indian Ocean. The Indian Navy has not undertaken such a heavy simultaneous deployment in about 3 decades. While this is a milestone, there is also the reality of the shrinking Indian submarine fleet. Without timely replenishment, Bharat could end up with a submarine fleet similar to that of Pakistan. Although Pakistan is the only South Asian navy that operates a submarine with air-independent propulsion, commonly known as the AIP. Reflecting on the deployment and Bharat's failing submarine strength, one can say that Bharat has not seen such a high simultaneous deployment. This was basically because the country did not have that many submarines in operations, and the fleet strength was hit by several undergoing refits or repairs. Hello and welcome to News Affairs. Before we proceed further, we request you to subscribe this channel and share and like this video. According to the International Institute for Strategic Studies Military Balance 2024 report, Bharat has 16 operational submarines, which include 5 Kalvari class French Scorpion, 4 Shishu Kumar class German Type 209, and 7 Sindhu Ghosh class Russian Kilo submarines in operation. Another Kalvari class submarine is to be commissioned into the Navy soon. This will bring the overall number to 17. However, the real question is operational availability. According to a Navy official, given that the Kalvari class is brand new, their availability ratio is much higher. The German origin Shishu Kumar submarines also appear to be high on reliability and performance, making their operational availability quite good. They are likely to be around for another decade and a half. As for the Russian Kilo class submarines, they are considered very good, but their availability ratio is down. Given that the Russian Kilos became operational in the 1980s, with multiple repairs and upgrades already undertaken, they are close to decommissioning. The INS Sindhu Dhwaj, which was in service for 35 years, was decommissioned in 2022, while a second Russian submarine was refurbished and handed over to Myanmar in the year 2020. And a third, a new one actually, was lost in 2013 in an accident. The German submarines have also seen their service life extended through the Medium Refit Life Certification (MRLC) process, but they may outlast their Russian counterparts in the Indian Navy. The Indian Navy's pitch for another 6 advanced submarines is facing considerable delays to the tune of 10 years. It is unlikely that the first of these will be delivered by 2030. Meanwhile, Germany is pushing for an intergovernmental deal to supply new submarines to Bharat. As of February 2024, both Germany and Spain are competing for the $5 billion plus deal with Bharat. ThyssenKrupp's Marine Systems of Germany and Navantia, Spain's state-owned firm, are in the final race, having met the different criteria set out by the Indian Navy for 6 P751 submarines. Navantia has partnered with an Indian firm, Larsen & Toubro, while TKMS has tied up with the Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. Under the Navantia L&T agreement, Navantia will design the P751 submarines and L&T will construct the submarines. These submarines will be designed on the basis of Spain's S80 class, which was launched in the year 2021. Germany has made a proposal for the government-to-government deal to sell the 6 submarines to Bharat. Indian official sources say that the next submarines that will be inducted should have a well-established AIP module that will allow the submarine to stay submerged for 2 weeks. Going by the latest reports, both bids have been evaluated and some preliminary assessment has been made. Reportedly, Navantia has proven its capability and has agreed to complete technology transfer. Navantia's AIP module is also considered to be more efficient. And given that Navantia is a state-owned entity, governmental guarantees have greater reassurance value. While Bharat's underwater combat capabilities are one issue. There is also the issue that the overall numbers for the Indian Navy. Bharat has ambitious plans to have a much larger and capable fleet by the year 2050, but there are several constraints, including budgetary limitations and scaling issues. Based on Bharat's strategic requirements and vast coastline, Bharat aims to have a fleet of around 155 to 160 warships, including submarines, aircraft carriers, destroyers, frigates, and other vessels by 2030. This is in line with Bharat's broader maritime strategy to augment its naval capabilities and ensure maritime security in the Indian Ocean region. However, one official source said that the figure was dynamic. The aim is to have at least 175 warships, if not 200, by the year 2035 for credible strategic reach, mobility, and flexibility in the Indian Ocean region and beyond. There will have to be a concomitant increase in the number of fighters, aircraft, helicopters, and drones. In conclusion, China's growing maritime power has pushed Bharat to become more serious about its naval strength. Jai Hind!